So in this video, I want to talk about if you give a woman too much attention, validation, praise. If you go down this route, especially early on when you first meet a woman. So you meet a girl and you're like, hey, how you doing? Things are going well at first. Then you're like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're so smart. The ground you walk on is made of gold. She's going to go, where? Okay. Let me tell you guys a quick little story. So I think I did tell this story in another video. So you guys may have... You may hear me repeat this, but my current girlfriend is an online person as well. She does YouTube and she does Twitch. She gets a lot of guys talking to her all the time. And we were in the car one time and I was driving her to work because she still has a date, she works a few shifts a week at a restaurant. We were driving along and she's like, okay, because she knows what I do. So she always points out these weak fucking men that you know, she points them out to me so we can kind of have a little bit of a laugh. And I'm always like, well, direct him to my coaching, right? So it's really funny. What this guy was doing was he was like calling her beautiful and saying all these fantastic things. And he said some outrageous things too. Something like along the lines like, I bet your underwear even smells good. Something weird like that, right? It was fucking hilarious. I was dying. And I said to her, and this is why like sometimes it's hilarious trying to get a woman to see this because the emotions from it are turning her off. But I'm trying to get her to look at it from a logical standpoint. It's really funny. So I'm like, oh, like, what do you think about that? When a guy says that kind of stuff to you, she's like, well, yeah, it inflates my ego and it makes my head all big. But she's like, but I don't know this guy. I haven't done anything to earn this kind of, I said, exactly. You haven't done anything to earn this kind of attention from a random fucking guy, right? And we always have a kind of a laugh about it. She's like, yeah, you're right, totally, like, you know, whatever. Because we always have these moments when I'm like, that's a weak man, that's a weak man, that's a weak girl. That's a bitch of a man right there. Like I always kind of like, we have like little points where we say it. And that's the one little lesson I wanted to get you guys to understand is you don't give a woman free attention and free validation. Let her earn it from you. And this is at the same time going to make you understand what girls really like you for you. Because if you're going at a woman trying to give her all this fucking attention, then what's going to happen is it's going to, yes, inflate her ego a little bit. And this is, you know, she hears this all the time from women. So if you don't compliment a woman, if you don't just hammer her with fucking compliments and attention and validation all the time, you're going to stand out. You're going to be the one that's different. You're going to be the one guy that she's like, oh, that guy doesn't do that. And again, you stand out. So the guys that do that all the time, well, they get friend zoned, or the ones that are maybe a little bit more attractive might get further, but they'll get dumped later on. So you guys can have a serious leg up. Now, giving too much validation and attention can also be detrimental to guys too. It's not just a girl thing. So I know a guy who's like, you know, like 6'5", very handsome guy, gets complimented all the time. And, you know, he is pretty cocky about it. Eventually, life is going to humble him in some sort of way. That's just the way that the world works. If you're too cocky, you're too confident in yourself, the world will come and punch you in the fucking face. But truth be told, he's a very handsome guy. He gets a lot of attention. A lot of girls even come up and, you know, try to get his phone number. And that's what you guys should be looking for. Now, not all girls are going to do that because that guy is like, you know, like top percentage. Like he knocks out, he's rich, he's got money, you know, he's very tall. I think he's 6'6" actually. And he looks like a supermodel. He could be Superman. I don't want you guys who are average guys, you know, like average height, don't make a lot of money, you know, you don't look like that. I don't want you guys to think that, you know, every girl's going to do that, but there are women out there who are going to show you through their body language and how how they present themselves around you that they're ready to be talked to, and, you know, just ease up on the attention and the compliments and all that bullshit. Ease up on that and just, you know, have a good time. And men especially overcomplicate everything. Now, women have a bit of a leg up in terms of the social ways. Women definitely have a better time understanding the social stuff. Women are just as fucked up as guys are, right? But they definitely have a better grasp on social things and how guys are and seeing through their bullshit. So if you just go into it with an authentic, like, I just want to have a good time with you, and you come off that way through your body language, you're not trying to be too fucking thirsty, then she's going to be more comfortable around you. This is going to lead to a better interaction, and you'll get to where you want to lead the relationship. You got to get her to want to be able to follow you, right? At first, it's going to take a little bit of work. I put the fucking money rubbing together, time, work, and game. But once you get there and you start leading, and she's like, okay, I'll follow you now, because she's now she really likes you. Then it's so easy from there. You just got to watch the body language. It doesn't take a lot of energy either. I made a video 2 videos ago. I said, you always got to watch her attraction level. And some people in the comments were like, well, yo, if you're always doing this fucking takes like so much energy. It doesn't take any energy to do that. You just look and you're like, okay, she's pulling away a little bit. It takes 2 fucking seconds to take a look at that and adjust yourself accordingly. It doesn't take much energy to keep her attracted to you if you know what to look for, right? So, and you just got to keep the same thing going. Do you think I compliment my girlfriend sometimes? And because in a long-term relationship, if she puts the effort in, she's going to try to look good visually, right? So in a long-term relationship, you got to be like, oh, you're looking real good. You got to don't be like, oh, you're looking really good. She's over here and you're like on your phone. You got to put your shit down and pay attention to her when she's trying to get your attention once in a while, if you want to keep her around. Big difference, right? But showering her, with gifts of compliments and like real gifts, physical gifts, she's going to be turned off by that eventually. Maybe the first couple of times she'd be like, okay, that's nice of you. And then if it keeps coming, her attraction level is going to fucking plummet faster than you can say, fuck me. So what I want you guys to do is just chill out with the fucking compliments, all that stuff. Slow down, relax, have a good time. Try to have a good time around her instead of fucking forcing it. You've probably heard people say that. You're forcing things. Don't force it. Let it come naturally. Have a good ratio, 80-20. Let her reach out to you 80% of the time. You reach out to her 20% of the time. Set dates. Have fucking good time and make shit happen. And just relax with that stuff, guys. It's super easy. And then once you get her to fall in love with you, keeping her in love with you is simple as pie, as long as you guys know what to look for and don't do the behaviors that turn her off. Preventing that behavior shit that turns her off is hard at first when you don't understand what to do. But then when you start stopping that stuff, it's super easy to keep her with you. Guys just chase women right out of their fucking lives. So I'm done with this video. Channel sponsors Tactical Soap Company. Bond is the best one in my opinion. And you guys can see all that stuff down below. Coaching is also down below in the description. Drop me a comment if you agree with this video or even disagree, and just let me know what you guys think. And I'll see you guys over in the coaching section. Done.